but how have you been, Rose? Hope everything's been good. Okay, so what we are doing today, it's been more than a week since I last played, since last Tuesday was Christmas Eve.
No,
I hope everyone had a good Christmas or Hanukkah or what other holidays are out there, whatever you celebrate. I hope your holidays are great. Hey yo Hibiki, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So we're gonna be entering the sandworm's nest. Finally. Finally, the sandworm's nest. I know for a fact that there's certain archetypes that I should probably
make
use.
yourself at home.
I know, let's see, Magic Knight is recommended, Mage is also recommended, Swordmaster is not. I believe it was the Gunner that was either Thief or Gunner was recommended. I don't really know how well Stroll knows any of them. Unknown? Wait, Seeker. Wait, which one was the Gunner? Do I even have the Gunner? Oh, I don't think I do. I think we have to learn it still. Okay. Well, until then, at least it's not the sandworm's butt. Yeah, unlike last time, at least. Excuse me, at least it's not the butt. Okay, we'll stick with Swordmaster for now. I'm sure I'm probably gonna grind at some point in this dungeon, so we'll just keep everyone as is. Actually, oh, actually, let me do everyone's skills. Okay, I know lightning is also recommended. If I can get everyone to learn lightning. Oops. If not, that's fine. First aid.
Right.
Mage Light,
Let's do
Rising
this.
Flash. Okay, your physicals, Hulkenberg, Bolt, and you cannot learn it either. Okay, Slicer, Shield Arts, one enemy, weak, weak.
All right.
I've been
Oh, there we go.
saving this.
Perfect. Gotta talk to the guy that drives you everywhere to unlock Gunner. Oh, really? Did I not speak to him already? Did I F up? Oh wait, I thought I already spoke to him. Or do I need to actually form a connection with him? I guess not.
Again.
Oopsies. Whoopsies. Hopefully we didn't mess that up. Okay, but I guess we'll start the dungeon. And if Gunner is recommended, then oh well. Now you're good? I'm good? Okay, perfect. Alright, as long as everyone says it's doable. We don't want it to be like the first two dungeons where it was kind of a rough situation because I was not using the right archetypes. Should we go capture Heismay?
So we
Let's
bring
go.
the fight to them.
This bounty will be perfect for helping us stand out at the exhibition. Let's make sure we succeed.
Oh, let me also fix my mic now that I don't have to track my face anymore. Oh man, I'm so disappointed I can't use my model. Oh well. It is what it is. Oh! Wow. Oh my god.
Indeed.
This area is massive, though I could expect no less considering the occupants. What's that at the bottom? An underground lake.
Look.
I did not read that correctly. Hey look! There's a hut on the shore of the lake!
What the?
So he really has been living here. No wonder no one's been able to catch him yet.
However,
Something's amiss though. If that truly is his hideout, how might he keep his victims here once kidnapped?
That's right, we're looking for the predator! To catch a predator.
look.
This place must be home to countless monsters. A child would not survive even half a day.
Now that you mention it, you've got a point. This doesn't seem like the kind of place where you could hide a lot of people.
Well,
Then we'll drag the truth out from him. From now, let's check the place out.
I'm not very good at reading Stroll, am I? Okay. Oi! I've totally forgotten all the buttons. What the heck? Okay. What level? Oh! Awesome! We're actually over level for these butterflies. That means I can grind everyone's ranks to the maximum. Let's go!
Alright. How's that?
Oh, sweet!
Great find.
Might be behind on the SL, but it's still fine. I managed to max everyone out and
Let's
still
keep
have
moving.
time. SL? Oh, social links. Oh no! See, yeah, that's always my biggest fear when playing any Alice games. It's like, I'm gonna miss everything or I'm not gonna Is that another area I could go to eventually? Or I'm just gonna... Yeah, okay, my big fear is not being able to 100% JRPGs. I rarely ever not 100% a JRPG. Okay, I can destroy those. Not those. Wow! Where'd you come from? Jesus, give me a fright. Sorry. Hopefully I'm not too loud either. They give you a lot of time in this game. Oh, really? Because did this game not end in, what is it, October? Or am I wrong? Or is it just it's easier to get through things because there's not as many social links or like stuff that you have to do compared to Persona? Whereas I know like Persona gets so overwhelming.
They saw us.
I heard this game was like just as long as Persona, if not longer, depending on what you try to do. Oi. I feel like I'm already behind on my plan with Brigida. I feel like I should have. Oi. Okay. Come here. Come here. You give a lot of stuff. Come here. Come here. Come here.
We strike first.
Tactical strike. Ooh. Okay. If you enter a dungeon when the weather is bad, enemies become stronger. Is today bad weather? Wait, is today bad weather? I did not pay attention to that. Stronger enemies grant more experience, but you will not receive a turn icon bonus when striking their weakness. Oh, fudge. Okay, well, I mean, I get more experience, but like, oof. That means that could actually... Maybe could that hinder our strategy? Whoa. Not as many social links and spacing the map better. Oh, perfect. Thank goodness.
Are you prepared?
Yeah, I love Persona, but sometimes Persona doesn't. Fudge.
This won't do.
Okay, how much will this be? 109. Okay, decent. Don't run away, don't run away. No! Fudge.
I think that's all of them.
I just wasted MP. Okay, whatever. I'm over it. Did you guys all have a great Friday? It's Friday, wonderful. That means I could probably stream a little bit long. Why is there a boulder here? I could probably stream a little bit longer since this is a dungeon. Because I remember the last dungeon we did. I think it took like maybe 3 streams for me to get through it. 2 or 3 streams. Wait, this is a dead end. Eh? Oh, jumped out. Jumped out. Hope you all had a great Friday. I had a great Friday. Oh my god, my boss brought her kids to work today. And they are so... man, they're not bad kids, but they definitely need constant attention. Every now and then.
That should be it.
And when those
We don't
kids,
know
I
what's
know my
lurking
boss
inside.
was
Stay vigilant, everyone.
was putting on videos to distract those kids, but those kids had their videos on so loud. It's different from little Chivito, who wasn't at work today. Like with little Chivito, at least he like will have a very quiet volume on his tablet when he watches little videos. But my boss's kids are like, what, 2 and 4? I don't know why. When they watch videos, they have them super loud. I could hear them through my headphones, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to focus on work. And coming January, January is gonna be like a big month for my workplace. So we've just been like on the grind, like working, and we really need to focus. And I can't focus when I have freaking Baby Shark and Row Your Boat and Coco Melon constantly ringing in my ears the entire time, and I'm like, oh my god. Not a care. They did not care. I'm surprised my boss was like, didn't at least close her office door. Like, I know she likes to keep her office open so she can like talk to us or hear us, but like, lady, you chose to bring your kids. Like, don't disrupt everyone else because of it. It got to a point where I was like, man, I think I prefer Chivito being here. Because even if Chivito's a little brat, at least he doesn't bother people.
Probably the larva of the
I'm
giant
embarrassed how
sandworms,
long
right?
it took me to get through this
This
next part.
place is bound to
Really?
be chock-full
Is it
of
like a
them.
maze or is it difficult?
Maybe what happened is that people
I was
mistook
like, can you
the
guys hear the
human
game
for some
okay? Or should I turn
subspecies
it
of
up
the
or
sandworms.
down?
Not that they're anything alike.
Ugh. Even the memory of being eaten puts a twinge in my nose. I'd rather it stay numb.
Stop fussing.
Yeah, I do. I don't want to remember getting eaten in that worm's stomach and coming out the ass ever again.
I just heard something.
Gallica, which way is the sound coming from?
If she asks you why it took so long to do your work, just start singing Baby Shark on the top of your lungs. Oh my god.
Be quiet.
According to my boss, we have to work through distractions. We should be used to it.
No,
Blech,
their footsteps.
Whatever.
Someone's coming this way.
My boss is definitely one of those people with like really strong personalities. Like she's one of those people who will say something. Oh.
Keep your guard up.
Who's he?
Who is that? Is it our next party member?
It's coming back!
Who?
How do you know where it's hiding?
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
You mean this is Heismay?
I didn't expect to
Wait.
hear Chief.
This is Heismay? You get?
Never seen one in the
Oh!
flesh.
Wait,
We're
is it
but
that
another
rat
lesser tribe
we saw
the city
earlier?
dwellers don't care for.
Oh wait, no, that's a different rat. This isn't the rat that's competing with us, right?
We owe you a debt, it seems.
It's not the same rat, right? It's a different one? But as I was saying, my boss is one of those people who like, she'll say like really mean and like kind of bully type stuff. And she'll try to play it off as a joke or just make it seem like that's her personality. Like she can say, like she's one of those type of people who like will say mean things and thinks it's okay as long as she tries to phrase it like a joke. And it's like, ma'am. So I feel like even if when we use like excuses with her, she's like, she doesn't have it. You know what I mean? It's a different rat. Gotcha. That rat was a woman. Oh, okay. So this is a different rat. So this is Heismay then.
A Knight of the Crown, are you? Is that why you knew my name?
Sir, why do you have a bounty over your head? And why does it say you kidnap children?
Or perhaps you know it from the
I call this guy a
wanted
rat,
list.
even though he's clearly a bat.
Both, actually.
I flee to the furthest depths, and still they pursue me.
Damn, his
Where are
voice
the
is
people
like,
you
super
kidnapped?
deep.
What are you talking about? Suppose there's no point
Are you
standing
some
around
like
shouting
unappreciated
someone after my
hero?
head.
And the town that we're actually in is the real evil?
That weapon. So it truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
Shadow
I don't know why,
Guard?
but it bothers me that Heismay is wearing boots and a cape, but he's not wearing pants.
Eyes front.
I don't know why it bothers me that he's not wearing pants. I mean, a bat is just a rat with wings. I mean, that's also true. They both carry diseases.
Here I come!
Oh, do I have to fight him? Alright, Puss in Boots. I'ma get you.
I'll not be anyone's captive without a fight. I'll have to provide some less delicate
You know, why
discovery.
can't people just
No hard
like...
feelings.
Sir, we clearly just want to talk. Like, why do you have to jump into a battle? Like, why are you assuming?
This should work.
Oh. Well, that's fun.
There's more Heismays?
To push me this far, I did not give you enough credit. But against my mirage arts,
Barrage
your
arts.
strength means nothing.
Okay, don't tell me that I have to kill all four of them.
What's in the...
Oh, nice job. Oh, that ended his turn. Perfect. I get the feeling that Heismay's attacks are wavering. Excuse me. Is it just my imagination? Okay, what are you weak to, sir? I guess we'll try everything. One enemy, one enemy. I only have one enemy stuff. Okay, we'll try electric. Ooh. Oh.
Was luck on your side?
I wouldn't say it was luck. I mean, when you used your arts, it was clear that this was the center one.
No matter. Can't back down.
Spent like
either
an
way.
hour on this fight.
Here I
Really?
come.
Is this gonna be a difficult fight? I am level 26 though. Is that over leveled? because after the last dungeon, I felt like I was super underleveled. So when I went to the Gorbon nest den, I like grinded there for a long time because I didn't want to deal with what happened in the last dungeon again.
I can't afford to hold. I
Okay.
shall vanquish evil.
Let's see.
Hack and slash.
The gimmick went way over your
Is
head.
everyone all right?
Oh, the fact that you have to find
Through that.
the real one. Oh, it's actually not that bad.
I see.
I am using like
common
level
sense
2
swords, are
archetypes,
you?
so that could also be it. If you played SMT3, this is a reused gimmick. Oh, I have not played SMT3, so I actually don't know.
I was saving this.
Okay. I think I can feel Heismay hesitating slightly when he attacks me. I think it's this one. When he cloned, it looked like this one.
You think
Yeah!
that's equal to
This
a
is
youth's
easy.
agility? Most impressive.
Sir, why are you so easy?
You've some
I must be
grand cause to
overleveled.
fight
That has
for,
to be
I'm
it.
sure. But I have my own. I've no intention of being so easily snared.
If you don't figure it out, can I say what the gimmick is? Yes. I mean, he's already almost dead. Oh,
Where'd he go? He disappeared just like that.
is that it?
Even wholly surrounded, too. Tis bad enough that he's skilled. But we have an environmental disadvantage here.
But the very first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in...
Okay,
we'd be
so he
weak.
helped us, but now he's
Not have to
fighting us.
bother
Now he's
exposing
assuming we're
himself.
here to take him captive.
A
Why don't we
perfectly
just talk,
strange
sir?
choice for a supposed amoral
The real one had a
scoundrel.
shadow under him. Oh, I just like looked from when he split. Like the camera kind of angled itself to where it was pretty obvious which was the one he split off from.
But we don't know anything
So I
for
was
sure
like-
yet.
It has to be this one.
Worth noting that the petrification magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Okay, that wasn't that hard.
Our names still mean
Hardly a
nothing
gimmick,
then.
I'd say.
The people's support is not yet strong enough to protect us.
too good at JRPGs.
Tis frustrating, but we must press on.
Should we investigate the hut in the
How do
meantime?
you get food in this
Maybe
place?
we'll
Like, what do
find
you
some clues
eat?
about the kidnapping.
Do you eat other rats?
Good plan. Let's take a look first.
Wow, we're just gonna go through all of his stuff.
The inside's pretty shabby too.
Bugs? Ew. I guess bugs are pretty sustainable. They're apparently a good source of protein.
By all appearances, he does live here.
Let's do it.
Perfect. Let's see if we can find any proof that he's a kidnapper. Time to
Doesn't it
snoop.
seem like...
Huh.
What's this jar? Should we try opening it? That looks like an urn jar, right? No.
Wait, don't. I've seen such a thing on my travels before.
How do you pronounce this? Ugif? Ugif?
The Ugif tribe has a custom of cremating the dead.
Okay, it is an urn jar.
They store the bones in an urn for burial.
I see.
Maybe he's eating the children. Oh no! You're right. That would also sustain you much longer.
So it's an urn. But judging by the size of it, these are a child's bones.
So he is eating the children and then he's burning the remains to hide the evidence. And he's using his traditions as a cover-up. I'm sure there's more to this, but this is what it seems like from point glance. First glance. Making a soup. He's making soup with the ashes. He's gonna make a broth with them.
He does not go to such trouble for a child he abducted. Just only a theory, but I suspect this may be Heismay's own child.
Whoa.
And so,
But if he is but a fallen knight and has a price on his head besides, under such circumstances, he would not be able to manage a proper burial.
Really?
Yeah, what did you do, sir? That you have a bounty over your head.
There's the mark, the Shadow Guard. He was a knight. I suspected as much when we learned he was a Ugif.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it's pronounced, but that's what it looks like.
But now,
Is that a different group from the one you were in, Hulkenberg?
The truth is,
Titles and honors go to the Clamar, or those who resemble them enough. Other knights work in their shadow, their duties lesser.
I get it now.
Hence the name Shadow Guard then. Discrimination even among the knights. So much for our civilized age.
even so,
The Shadow Guard go unseen by the public.
Parias? Parias?
Per is all, their only focus is skill, and Heismay, he must be dangerously skilled.
Dangerously skilled, but I killed him so easily.
Look.
Look, all these things have been bundled in multiple layers of cloth.
indeed.
Fairly tightly at that. It doesn't seem like anything would break if one were to drop it.
Hey, now that I look around, everything in this room is bound up in cloth. Even the floor and walls. Kana, hi, hello. I look a bit different today, don't I?
Is it necessary to go to such lengths? Strange, the more I think about it.
Strange.
Was that everything? No, one more. How was your day or week, Kana? Hope you had a good holiday. Oh my god, she's sitting cross-legged in the air. Wouldn't that, like... Would that require a lot of thigh muscles, you know? Because gravity's trying to pull you down, but you're crossing your legs in the air. Wouldn't that would... You would need some muscle for that, wouldn't you?
Is this a letter?
What the
It
what?
says, "To Papa, thank you for always working so hard. I hope you and Mama stay in love forever." Oh my god, does everyone here have some sort of tragic backstory? Yes, you look very different today. I had a good Christmas as well. Saw the Sonic movie. Let's go! The Sonic movie was hype. I need to tell you guys something that happened in the theater during the Sonic movie. After this little thing, because it's a bit of a tangent.
Was this letter written to Heismay? I wonder if the kids saw him as a good father.
Okay,
So apparently,
I suppose he's been through his own share of woes, but there's also nothing to clear him of the kidnapping charges. We'll have to hear the truth from him.
but can we even catch him? He's fast enough to run circles around us.
No.
A direct confrontation would be difficult. Would that he had some weakness we could exploit.
We need a way of countering Heismay's agility. Maybe there are some clues in this hut. There's a lot of cloth. If we held the urn for ransom, if we can attract the human. Ugh, I feel like holding the urn for ransom is so evil, but I feel like that would work the most.
well then,
What if we held the urn for ransom?
Wait a second.
Wow, that's kind of low, don't you think? I mean, Galaga, we're desperate here.
'Tis too callous for my taste. And if 'tis not his child, the gambit means nothing.
We must rethink this. Okay, well, I'm just a bad person then, apparently. Are we gonna attract the human?
What if we drew the attention of that human?
Hang on a second.
That'd be suicide. Besides, he can flee much faster than we can. Okay, I don't see how the cloth works. Are you suggesting that we just put it over him?
in this place. Right.
That struck me as well. There's surely some reason. Why does Heismay have so much cloth lying around?
To dampen noise?
That's... Aha.
Noise, that's it!
Hey,
Do you think those big ears of his are just for show? He's bound to be much more sensitive to sound than we are. And that's how he lives here so safely, I'd wager. In a cave where sound echoes, it'd be easy for him to hear when the human's about.
I see.
I see. So the cloth is a measure against unnecessary noise. Indeed. Excuse me. I've heard it said that the Yugif have excellent night vision and sensitivity to sound.
Then
So if we make a noise so loud that even we can hardly stand it,
nice.
Worth a shot?
okay, let me tell the story. If they don't go straight into... Okay, they did.
Right then, let's get this plan underway.
Okay, so I went to go see the Sonic movie last Sunday, and I mentioned how I had some of my friends in my original group wanted to just see it. Like we didn't really want to wait until everyone was free. We went to go see the Sonic movie, and two complaints. I have two complaints about it. The movie was great. The movie was wonderful. I'm not talking about the movie. The movie was perfect. Like, I would not change anything about it. My complaints were the theater I went to, the chain of theaters that I went to, for some reason, after like the 20 minutes or 25 minutes of previews, however long it was a lot of previews and trailers for some unnecessary reason. They then played like this countdown like scene. Like there was like an 8-minute counter in the corner, like 8 minutes, and they were counting down to something. And I was like, okay, this is a bit strange. And then they started playing like behind the scenes and interviews with the cast of Sonic for this 8 minutes. And I was like, okay, like I guess this is cool, but like 8 minutes? But the big thing was while the actors, Jim Carrey, Ben Schwartz, Keanu, they were all like talking about the movie, they were showing clips from the movie while they were showing behind the scenes. So we were, and what's even worse is that it wasn't just like scenes from the trailer. It was like never before scenes from the movie. And I was so annoyed because I was like, wait, they're literally just spoiling scenes from the whole movie. So like they showed a lot of the movie. Like they were showing like Shadow's backstory. They were showing like the scenes where they're trying to infiltrate the military area to get the second key. Like they were showing like all these scenes. Like they were showing like Dr. Robotnik's like new look, like everything. And I was like, what? Why are they playing this right before the movie? 8 minutes long, that is. So what was so annoying is that by the time we were actually watching the movie, first, like, I went to a 12 o'clock showing. By the time the movie actually started, it was 12:40. 20, like, that's how many previews there was. It was, like, an unnecessary amount. And also with that 8-minute countdown, spoiling the entire movie, the entire Sonic movie, I was so annoyed. So when we got to those scenes in the movie, Shadow's backstory, Robotnik and his grandpa infiltrating the military, Knuckles and Sonic and Tails angry at each other because they're about to fight, I'm like, well, I already saw these scenes because of the freaking preview that they showed right before the movie, so I was like expecting it. I was like, okay, like this is happening. So I was super annoyed by that. My friends were super annoyed because it just didn't hit right. It didn't hit the same when they actually showed the movie because they already showed those scenes. So yeah, that was my complaint. My second complaint is we sat next to this family. This family brought their little toddler to the theater. And I'm like, okay, it's a kid's movie. Yeah, understandable. There's going to be kids. But not toddlers. This kid, like, definitely did not look older than a year old. Definitely was not older than a year. And immediately I was like, oh no, he's going to be a problem, isn't he? And I was just hoping and praying that these parents would know to do the right thing. But of course, I guess that's asking for too much, because throughout the movie, this kid was wailing for the first, I think, like 10 or 15 minutes of the movie. And after those 10 or 15 minutes, the parents couldn't get this little toddler to calm down. They whip out their phone and they start playing videos for the kid with the sound on. And I was like, oh, hell no. I was so pissed. And so basically the sitting arrangement was me, my two friends to my right, and then the family right next to one of my other friends, like sitting right next to them. And I turned to my friend and I'm like, are they bothering you? And she was like, yeah, but honestly, like, whatever. Like, I don't want to deal with it. And I was like, okay, because I'll say something if you need me to say something. But yeah, so this 1-year-old is watching freaking Cocomelon in the middle of the movie, the sound on, the screen is like hella bright. And also at some point, this kid gets off his chair. This like 1-year-old gets off his chair and he starts running up and down the aisleways, like of the seats, like where everyone is literally sitting. And the thing is like, we have those like reclining seats at this theater. So this kid is like bumping into everyone's feet and bumping into everyone's chair. And I'm like, no way these parents are letting this toddler run around this theater. And honestly, part of me just wanted to trip that kid. I was be like, I don't care. This is what you get. So yeah, they were letting this kid run around. He's holding a phone in his hand that's playing a video that's super loud. And these parents are also like flashing their flashlight whenever the kid drops something as well. And they're just basically disturbing everybody. And I was like, oh my god. Like, I really don't want to leave the theater because I've been looking forward to this movie for so long. But this family is bothering the shit out of me. Like, this is even worse than when I had people singing in my theater when I went to go see Wicked. Like, this was horrible. And I kept telling my friend, I was like, do you want me to say something? And she's like, no, don't worry about it. And at some point, the family kind of, like, the kid kind of calmed down a little bit. Like, he went back to his seat and he was, like, sitting. But the parents would still occasionally, you know, whip out their phone to, like, check text messages or entertain the kid every now and then. And I guess they left the theater, like, 30 minutes before the movie ended. And in my mind, I'm thinking, well, that was just a waste of money. Like, you came to the theater, brought your 1-year-old, caused a disturbance for everybody else, and you didn't even sit through the whole movie. Like, what even was the point of coming? Like, you all should have just not come at all. Like, come on. Ugh. That would have been it was horrendous. It was so annoying. I was like, I wanted to like leave and get like a guard and tell them that about this family that was bothering me, but like I didn't want to miss a single second of the Sonic movie either. So I was like, because I've been looking forward to this movie for 2 years. Modern day parenting, yeah, apparently it's too much to ask that parents, you know, have manners with their children, but in public. But I guess that's asking for too much. I would have said something. Dude, I wanted to say something. I kept telling my friends, I was like, I'm gonna say something. And they're like, no, don't say anything, Crypta. And I was like, God, just let me say something because these parents are being so entitled right now. Like, oh my God. I mean, I still had a fun time watching the movie. And I tried my best to ignore this family, but it would have been better if they weren't there at all, you know? And unlucky that they were sitting right next to us out of this whole theater. But yeah, it was a great movie. I have no complaints about the actual Sonic movie. My only complaints were that 8-minute spoiler scene pack and then the family. But other than that, I had a great time with the Sonic movie. I'm glad that there's gonna be a 4th one. Yay!
Heismay, come out! Show yourself!
Wow,
Anyway.
that's some crazy echo.
These poor guys have been
Nice
holding their
getting to let
pots and
loose.
pans for a second now.
Long as I'm yelling anyway.
Luis! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Oh my God.
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
Gasp! Rejected by Hulkenberg! The ravenous,
What?
all-devouring
What's
chief
happening?
beast of the Knight's Order!
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it.
Kanika, the sound of your wings keeps me up at night. Stroll, you think you're so...
Uh-oh, now they're attacking each other. I should probably shout something too. Quick story before I BRB. I remember going to the Detective Pikachu movie one time, and when my sister and I watched the movie, this kid started rocking up and down their chair and running up and down the steps between seats. I just don't understand why parents think that's okay. It's like, you're not at your house. You can't let your kid behave however you want. And I think people let their kids do that because they think that no one's gonna say anything. Like, they think people are just gonna not want to cause issues or not want to start a fight. And then so they just let the kid behave however they want. But that's not how you should do it. Like, I can't with parents these days. It's another reason why I stopped kind of like teaching karate for the time being, is because those kids, they have the balls to talk back to the sensei, to us senseis. And I'm like, hell to the friggin' no. When I was a student, a kid, I didn't say nothing to my senseis. I listened and I learned. These kids will just talk whenever they freaking feel like it. And I'm like, shut up. It hit itself in confusion. The child? Wait, what? Galaga, be nicer to me. Stroll, be more careful. Just Hulkenberg? Galaga, be nicer to me.
Galaga, please be nicer to me!
Hey! I'm your fairy guide. not your very godmother. We're on a mission here.
The party.
Enough! Stop this infernal din!
Oh. Oh, he just head first into the ground?
What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Yes.
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Yes, Heismay, you better tell us what's happening.
Kidnapper.
Or otherwise
I
we're
see
taking you
now.
in.
As you were saying before, they've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you? I cannot imagine
One
a
long-eared
parent
species
who has
to
endured
another.
Such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee. The people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any load.
Ooh, okay, that was a powerful line that Stroll said, because there's
If we
also
lived in a
some...
world
There's
where
actually
words
some
alone
truth
proved
to
us
that I didn't
just,
really think
I'd
about
not
until
be
now,
living
but
in
he's
this
right.
infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death.
Good morning,
If you'll
Eyeless,
not let
hello!
me be,
Welcome,
then we
welcome.
decide this another way.
How was your holiday?
So you're finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel.
Oh, okay. Back to
I'm to take your
PNG?
life,
Just
I'll
for
not
this
do it
stream,
from the
apparently.
shadows.
I
But
don't...
if you refuse to retreat,
I was so
then
annoyed.
ready your blades.
Been okay-ish, I guess. So, here, I was showing this, like, before. I tried streaming with my model. Here's what happens when I try to stream with my... Yeah, so I have to use my PNG, sadly. That is really weird. I'm pretty sure it has to do with my network connection. I don't know. I don't know why. And it's specifically this room. I'm in the room in the house that has the lowest internet connection, so it has to be that. Now, that's like the only reason I could think of. Like that, it has to be that. But it's been okay-ish. So I'm sad to hear that your holiday was not the best, but I guess we all have that every once in a while. A holiday that didn't go so well. No cable? What do you mean cable? You mean like internet cable? I mean, I technically have like high speed internet. It just so happens that this room that I'm in just always has really bad internet cable. I guess you are using Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, I'm using Wi-Fi. We don't have internet cable. Yeah, I have Wi-Fi. Or if we do have internet cable, I don't have access to it because yeah. But yeah, I'm using Wi-Fi. Sadly enough, if I can move the PlayStation to my room, that might be good. But not this time. Not today. Well, I'll just use my model tomorrow for Tales of Symphonia, where it should hopefully be much better. I swear, if my model lags every single one of my gameplays, I'm gonna be so sad.
Give up and leave.
We had similar thing at my dad's place. There was that one room we had to get a cable to the internet there. I think we're gonna have to. I know my dad put in an extension in this room, but the extension didn't really do much. Like, we went from 1 bar of bandwidth. No, we went from 0 bars of bandwidth to 1 bar with that extension. I'm looking at it right now. It's like, yeah, I'm like getting like 1 bar, so that has to be the reason. Yeah, I'll have to see if we can maybe put an internet cable in here instead, because the network Wi-Fi is not working.
Here I
Okay,
come.
Heismay, I'm coming for you a second time.
'Tis best used.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure it's the first one. Oh wait, that's right, the shadow thingy. Could he be wavering about delivering a fatal blow? He is not a killer. He doesn't want to kill. What was he weak to? Was it this? No.
So,
Yeah, stop using your illusion, dude. Every time you've used it, I figured
Even
you
so.
out.
In the
No
next-
point in using it. Mage lights? Does he have a weakness? Probably not. Ooh, that actually did a decent amount of damage.
You Chief's agility?
And then Heavy Rush did pretty
I'll
well
run you
too.
through it.
580. You're so easy.
have my methods.
Everyone's hit rate fell. Okay, well, that's probably what we needed.
Stroll, your speed's down.
Back. Nice.
It's only 15. Wait, something doesn't feel right.
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
Oh no. I think I know why he's so easy. When I was grinding. Oh no. When I was grinding, I set the game to easy
You
mode.
think yourself equal to
And
a
I
new
think
Chief's
I forgot to
agility?
change it back. Oh no! No wonder! I looked at 15 and I was like, that can't be right. Or is he purposely not trying to kill us? Because the game is hinting us at that. Wait, I actually don't remember if I set it back to easier to normal or not. Uh-oh.
With blade in hand.
I actually don't remember. Okay, maybe he's not intentionally trying to deal a final blow, or I fucked up.
Then my
It's one of the
fight
two.
ends here.
It's
What
one of
are
the two.
those strange powers you possess?
My archetypes.
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What was that?
I'm just cool.
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all
The
those
fight
people
is
from the
easy, but
castle
it's
tower?
possible both are
Look
option.
around you
Oh
a
shit.
bit. Where would I keep
Okay, I
the
really
victims?
hope he was just purposely
Besides,
being
I'm but
easy,
one man.
and that I didn't actually screw
Kidnapping
that
on
up.
the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent
Because
man?
everyone hates everyone in this world. Racism is a
Innocent
big thing,
more
Stroll. You
generous
should
than
know.
Most of the world sees me. A UG drifter.
Everyone's
a
racist and
disgraced
discriminatory.
knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me?
Hmm.
They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives, or perhaps.
Okay,
you
maybe
could
I
not
didn't
bring
screw up.
yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
Racism. It's
What
fun
do
for
you
the whole
think?
family. Hell no.
Is Heismay really a
What?
kidnapper?
Wait, is that a quote from something? I don't think he's a culprit. He's a culprit. I mean, I don't know. He could be acting. Do my answers matter? Do they matter? I don't think he is. Or I don't know. Could he be acting? No. Wait, no. Okay. But with most Atlas games, we get more party members down the line with each dungeon. He's probably our next party member, isn't he? Okay. He's probably the next party member, so he probably
I
isn't
don't
the
think he's the
culprit.
culprit.
I agree.
Oh wait, but he wasn't in the cover?
It is also
Is he in
hard
the
to
cover of
imagine
this
the
game?
town
I can't remember,
maintained
actually.
Boundless bounty so faithfully. 'Twas the
All right,
heart
Heismay.
they
I have my eyes on you, though, if you end up betraying
and
us.
the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital. To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the guard corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the guard corps set us up. Absurd. No, it defies all reason. They went to such lengths to place the request.
So you think I'm the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
We don't make assumptions?
You're
Sure,
a strange
Stroll.
lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains. What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A
There is still a
strange
human
lot
around here?
indeed.
Okay.
And
That's right. They did mention
My
that.
God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Ugh, don't remind me.